Richard now. And Abel skates behind. Abel going back into action now. And we see a wide view here of the entire track with the entire two teams intact. And with the whistle, there he goes, racing out. Bob Hein, followed by Vinnie Gandolfo. Roberts and Sanchez on the secondary. They went down. Sanchez took Roberts out of the play, feeling he'd rather have Hein out, but that's going to do no good as Hein is knocked down. There he is, getting up. A nice block by number 67, Vinnie Gandolfo. There's Sanchez holding him back. Louie, you'll notice, does most of the blocking. He's the veteran. 15 years in the bank track. However, he feels now he better call for help, and Bob Hein gets back, but it didn't do any good. Bob Roberts broke that door open, and Vinnie Gandolfo with San Francisco Shamrocks all over the place. He's out after Abel Lara. Maybe he'll do it. Let's watch him. He did it. He went by Hein. And there's an extra point given there for interference by Bob Hein, and 6 Eastern Warrior points. Nice going by the Eastern Warriors there, showing good teamwork. 21 for the Warriors, 19 for the Shamrocks. Timeout has been called. Let's go back to our studios for these important messages. Here we are back again at the Civic Auditorium here in Honolulu, Hawaii, as the Eastern Warrior team prepare for their invasion of the East Coast. They're currently competing against the dark jerseyed skater known as the San Francisco Shamrocks, coached by Louie Sanchez. Be sure and watch for the Eastern Warriors in action in your town. Now there, Maria Medrano knocked down hard by the Eastern Warrior team. Little Maria Medrano. She hit that hard cement floor. There's Bob Hein comforting her, Ann Calvello, her captain. 21 for the Warriors, 19 for San Francisco. Now we have the girls on the track as the second girls period gets underway. Bob Hein having words with the trackside announcer. While the pack is intact, you Delaware Valley area fans will be seeing you Wednesday night, October the 4th at the Cherry Hill Arena, Haddonfield, New Jersey. And then on Friday night, October the 6th at the Philadelphia Arena, 45th and Market Streets, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And there we have Ann Calvello moving out, the fiery Ann from San Francisco. Up to Yolanda Trevino. There's a hard block from the head. Another one and another one. Calvello signaling her teammate to come on in. At Calvello unmercifully pounding on Trevino. Now their strategy here is ganging up on Trevino. They feel they may just pick up 1 point, but it might be worth it. They got her all caged up. Takes her up higher and higher. And there goes 2 San Francisco Jammers by. They picked up 2 San Francisco points. Of course, the score is all tied up now, 21 points apiece. And there is Yolanda Trevino being held back on the track. She took a hard fall, a little exhausted there, and not only getting knocked out, but hitting that cement floor. And Calvello puts her right back out, drop kicks her. She went out of the way now. She's getting out of the way of Arnold. There's Judy Arnold, number 67. She's there to protect her teammate. And for that little caper, Ann Calvello spends 2 minutes in the penalty box. She goes right back after Arnold, feeling that she got a penalty. Nothing else will happen or matter. And she, instead of another minute, she got a $10 fine. There's Calvello with a towel. And a chair goes up and she throws it at Arnold. Missed her, fortunately. Little Richard coming over. Now there goes Calvello with the towel again on Trevino. Here goes Arnold after Calvello. She'd like to get a hold of her. Now Bob Hein stops Arnold. There's J Peterson moving over. See Little Richard, number 63. There's Calvello. Francisco team. There she goes, wrapping the towel around Arnold. This may hurt her. She drops her. Arnold now pulling her throat, choking a bit. And Ann Calvello with a smile there. Boy, this gal here wants to win the game regardless of the rules. Ann Calvello screaming at the official. They pay no attention. There's little Richard, very concerned as the girls' field is intact. And a jam can get underway at any time. Bobbie Valesco moves out. Here we have the Eastern Warrior skater joining on the jam, Gloria Clark, but she didn't join it. She was knocked down by Calvello. And the officials obviously didn't see that one. So now Bobbie Valesco is the only jammer for San Francisco. Nobody else can score. Judy Arnold on defense. Dropping back now to help her teammate is J Peterson of the San Francisco Shamrocks. Number 55. Number 54 is the only one that can score. Bear that in mind. And they knock Arnold right past Calvello. Calvello couldn't resist, had to put that knee out. And there goes San Francisco, threading their way through, calling the playoff. And 5 points for San Francisco, as the Eastern Warrior team spread and splashed all over the place. 26 for San Francisco, 21 for the Eastern Warrior team. There we have Calvello. While the pack is getting intact, let's bear in mind that we'll be seeing you in the Boston Arena on Saturday, October the 7th, at the Boston Arena, Boston, Massachusetts. Then on Sunday, October the 8th, the Ridge Arena, Braintree, Massachusetts. Now, bear in mind also, we don't want to confuse you, but all games begin at 8:30 with the exception of the Ridge Arena on Sunday, October the 8th in Braintree. That game is 7:30. Reserved seats may be purchased by sending a self-addressed stamped envelope to any of the arenas. $4 and $3. Get the choicest reserved seats set aside for you. Get them early. Here we have Yolanda Trevino moving out and out, and a late chase coming out, and coming out fast is Ann Calvello. Oh, there's bad blood here. Calvello determined. She's quite a speedster. There she is, right behind a hammer lock. That hammer punch, boy, it hurts. Gets the skater moving forward faster. Generally, they are dumped quickly, but Yolanda Trevino stayed on her feet. And now 3 Shamrocks start to finish the job. Calvello looks around, sees where the official is, and he can't get up there as the skaters are passing by too quickly. We're going to get an official ruling of this in just a moment or two. For some reason or other, they're picking on Yolanda Trevino, good, known for her defense work. I guess the strategy here for San Francisco would be get her out of the game. It'll make it a lot easier to win this one. Captain Judy Arnold looking her over. There's Ann Calvello. Her teammates, now we get the pack intact. The official signal to form and skate. Get that pack intact. Let's get the jam underway. Gloria Clark in front. Maria Modano moving up. There's the whistle, and with it, Maria Modano moves out. Gloria Clark in the white jersey for the Eastern Warrior team. Doing a fine job, and over the rail, round and round. Down goes Maria. Now Gloria Clark moves in. Very attractive young lady. She moves up to number 55, J Peterson, ruggedly built skater. Got that headlock and knee block at the same time. Quite a difficult thing to do. Using a sharp elbow block like a trip hammer. Gloria Clark, entering her 3rd year in the bank track, has a little more experience yet, become a real great skater, but she's doing fine, improving with each game. They're holding her back to a dead stop, and there is a hard block, forward motion, dropping her. Bobbie Valesco dropping forward at express train speed, dropping her. Gloria Clark hit hard. And the fans most disappointed at that San Francisco tactic. One teammate congratulates the other, looks for approval from the audience and doesn't get a bit. Medical trainer Timo Phillips checking her over, and she obviously says she's okay. She's rejoining the pack. That block is so dangerous. Generally does not hurt the one performing the block, but the one receiving it, oh brother. Now the jam gets underway. Here we go. Yolanda Trevino's going to try this again, and again comes Calvello. There's that block again. Calvello doesn't waste any time. She's holding her up, calling for a teammate to get out. J Peterson for San Francisco's moving out, and Judy Arnold, captain of the Eastern Warrior team. Look at here, blocking on the jam, but it looked like BJ went in the pack and over the track, and here comes Arnold right through. Excellent work. And now here's a play. We'll play it to you right away. We'll call this one. While Arnold had scored, she sent another jammer out, Trevino. And with good teamwork, Eastern Warrior team. Warrior points in that play. They pull away now. 29 for the Warriors, 28 for the Shamrocks. Time is running out on the period here. And of course, Arnold had to throw that extra block in there at Valesco, showing her that they too can block skate just as rough. Valesco looking around. McCurno, the official, trying to get a Lorner here, trying to get that pack intact. Bob Hein in the infield pointing his finger. Trying to get that pack intact now as the score is 29-28. Favor the Warrior team. There's the end of the period. Timeout has been called, so let's go back to our studio. Time is back in now as the Eastern Warrior team battling out with the San Francisco Shamrocks. 1 point separating the two teams. 29 for the Warriors, 28 for San Francisco. Now the jam is ready to roll, and this time little Abel Lara moving out. Here's Roy Graham on a late chase, but he caught Abel Lara in a hurry, and Lara would like to get rid of him. These two youngsters have had a go at it every time they're on a jam, and Graham comes right back. He whacks away at Abel Lara. And now look at Lara. He grabs him, grabbing him all over. He's off the track. They're both in a headlock. Down they go, and it looks like we got something going. And the officials. 2 minutes in the box on Abel Lara for that little caper. Holding, grabbing, fighting, the whole works in the box for 2 minutes, and that of course weakened the San Francisco team. And there's the Bald Eagle Bob Hein coming over. He wants to know what for. You see that packet of intact. Abel Lara, he made an attempt there to sneak back on the track, but they caught him. Louie Sanchez, coach of the Shamrock team, and Big Bob Roberts, two powerful skaters here, each one knowing all the tricks in the bag. You watch them heads-up skaters here. Boom, down goes Sanchez. He lost his balance and down again. Now Roberts becomes the only jammer that can score in this play. Tuner inners, remember now, it's a perfect way to explain how to score. The white jerseyed skater, the Eastern Warrior, Bob Roberts, is trying to score. To score, he must pass